Another week of Poke Nation, but the big guy isn't here. He's off gallivanting around El Salvador. For all we know is he fell in the volcano today. We don't know where he is. Matt Bonnette is joining us for Heat Schwer. I'm Jim Gazzolo. This is Poke Nation. A lot of things going on, Matt. A lot of things going on for you guys. The basketball team wins 3 games in El Salvador on TV. I thought they looked really impressive. Yeah. I was really impressed with the way the camera was. That was actually some good. I didn't understand the language, but I could see what was going on. Football's ready. Just had its final scrimmage. You got Fan Fest this weekend. Tell us a little bit about Fan Fest.
I think this week pretty much kicks off the fall season. Yeah. We got the Fan Fest Saturday from 10 to 12 right here in the Legacy Center in the concourse. We're going to have it indoors because it's going to be hot outside.
Yes.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. The football players are going to be here, the coaches. We're inviting the fans to come out and meet the team. If you haven't already gotten your season tickets yet, you can pick up your season tickets there, your parking passes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Get autographs, take pictures, whatever. And then at 12 o'clock, just walk right across the Legacy to the back of the arena for volleyball, and they host LSU in a scrimmage, which is going to be big. So it's a big day coming up.
And it's nice that LSU, they came over for baseball, they come over for softball every year, come over for volleyball. Got to get them over here for basketball.
Got to get them.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, not right now.
No. But the Fan Fest itself, you guys have changed a little bit. You used to do the caravan.
Right.
Now this is the way you guys are kind of bringing people to campus.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of, you want to show off your campus
We
a little
do.
bit.
We have a lot to be proud of on campus. You can see the press boxes going up for football. There's going to be more projects underway here soon with the weight room. Of course, the baseball project is in the works. So there's a lot going on. Come see the Legacy Center if you haven't been in it before. You come to it, take a look around. It's a beautiful arena, the best in the Southland, the best in the state of Louisiana, in fact. So it's a great arena, and then go watch volleyball, and it's a great volleyball arena too.
Well, the thing about it is that's kind of hidden. People forget that it's there. But it's also a basketball court for practices.
Right.
And really, it allows the team to, even when this is being used behind us, to still be in their own locker room, to still be in their own gym.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a tremendous benefit to your facility.
Yeah, for example, on Friday night, football had its bag bingo fundraiser right behind us in the main arena. Well, volleyball's still able to go and do their practice and everything that they need to do. So it's a nice multi-use arena. And, people that haven't seen it again, come to Fan Fest on Saturday morning and come take a look around. You're not going to be disappointed. It's a very, very great arena.
And the football team being kind of center for that and to sign things and to talk to people and that. Basketball got a huge benefit out of that last year.
Absolutely.
You expect kind of the same bounce for football?
I think so. That's the whole point is we want our teams to interact with the fans, get to know them. We want the fans to get to know them. Football's a little different because they got the helmets on the field, and you're kind of a little bit far away. Basketball, you're right on top of the action, and you know what they look like. So football, you don't really get a chance to see what the players look like.
You don't really meet them.
So come out here and meet with them and visit them. We have some of the greatest guys you'll ever meet. And I think you saw some of them met them at Victory Day, which you see how they interact with kids and other people. And it's just tremendous. Our coaches do a great job of getting our players out in the community. And people have to understand they're not able to get out there a lot because of the schedule they have, right? Especially right now.
They're also limited to how many hours they can do things.
Absolutely. They can only practice for 20 hours a week, but then you can only do so many, with outside of classroom and everything.
Football activities, yeah.
Absolutely. Then you got to worry about classes.
Got to worry about classes.
Classes start up next Monday. So, it's a very full schedule, but to try to get them and get the community out and to see them and meet them, that means a whole lot.
Well, you get to know them as people more than just football
Absolutely.
players. And it's an interesting time because people get to talk to them. I think you see some of the favorites kind of get the longer lines. And there's a lot of new guys to meet. There's 59 new guys on campus right now.
Yeah, there are. And the thing about it, I'm still trying to learn them. And there's some of them I still haven't met yet. But when you get to know these people, these players, some of the stories that some of them have are just simply incredible.
And their trips to get here are interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay, football had their second scrimmage, their last scrimmage. they looked better.
They did. They did.
They looked better, looked a little bit crisper, which I think we all expected. But obviously last year was a bad year, but this year, with all these new faces, a completely different team.
It really is. There's a lot of talent out there.
There's a lot of talent.
A whole lot of talent out there, more than what we've had in past years. And I think it's going to be, when it starts to gel and click, it's going to be a really good team, I believe. And I think that started to show in this final scrimmage. They ran a lot more plays than what they did the first scrimmage. And I think they're trying different things out with different players. So I think that once that kind of settles in, this is going to be a team to watch out for. And I go back to, I never try to get too hyped up or anything because, you don't know what you're going to look like in front of other teams. But I got to go back to, you look at some of these programs that really had bad years prior, and then they bring in several players, and then it makes a difference in the world. I mean, all of a sudden they're champions. So
you never know.
Never know.
You also change some coaches. There's a lot of things here.
Right.
When we come back, we're going to talk to Drew Fitzgerald as the soccer team opens up Thursday night right here against ULL. We'll be back with Poke Nation.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
Ever since I was young, I've known what I wanted to do. Sure, I had some guidance along the way. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But eventually, I had all I wanted. Family, career. It went by fast. Now I'm here. Retirement. And thanks to sound financial planning, it will be all I hoped for. And our children will have a secure legacy. For me, retirement is the next great chapter in my life.
Ferdinandson Financial Group. Let us help you make a plan.
Welcome to Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where every dish is crafted with fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. Make your date night unforgettable with our authentic Mexican dishes in a cozy and unique setting. Experience our warm and welcoming staff dedicated to ensuring your dining experience is nothing short of exceptional. Unwind at our bar with weekly drink specials perfect for any occasion. Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where great food, people, and drinks come together.
If you're frustrated with your bank and feel like this when you leave, make the move to Lakeside Bank. Voted best bank in the People's Choice of Southwest Louisiana. At Lakeside, the sun is shining, we have the best personal banking, and our customers are always smiling. Find your way to a brighter financial future. Bank happy. Bank Lakeside.
New to Lake Charles, but not Louisiana, Mockler Beverage has been a leading Anheuser-Busch distributor for over 35 years. Known for an unwavering commitment to quality and service, we're excited to bring our excellence to Southwest Louisiana. Our exceptional portfolio of brands ensures we have the perfect beverage for every taste and occasion. Experience the Mockler difference, where every sip tells a story of excellence and satisfaction. Mockler Beverage, we serve Southwest Louisiana. For more information or to join the team, go to mocklerbeverage.com.
Welcome back. We're now joined by Cowgirl soccer head coach Drew Fitzgerald. And Coach, it seems like the new season approaches quicker and quicker every year. You got your season opener this Thursday night against right down the road rival ULL. Kind of talk to us a little bit about how the preseason been going for you. I know you had a exhibition match last week. Things seem to go well there, but being able to get on the field and finally get against somebody else other than yourselves, how's that been going?
Yeah, I think, first, I think the exhibition match did go well for 4 days of training before we get there. Now, both teams were playing with the same circumstance. We're starting earlier than we've ever started. The 15th, this is the earliest since I've been here we've ever started. It's almost a full week earlier. So that's a week of training time lost. So I think it's been going really well. We've been competing hard in training, but I think it's going to be still a lot to figure out as we get through this first weekend of play.
Now, you had a great year last year. You made it to the conference tournament championship game. You've got a lot of players returning from that squad. You have a lot of newcomers as well. How is this team kind of gelling so far?
Well, so far it's been good, but it's a work in progress. I expect there's going to be some bumps in the road along the way. figuring out who fits where exactly and how to make it go. But they've been really competitive. We had a blue and gold game the other night, and we took it pretty seriously, and they played hard, and it was really good, and they were mixed up. A lot of freshmen out there doing some really good things, so it was exciting to watch.
You talked a little bit when I talked to you earlier this year about how you changed things last year pretty early in the season. With the fact that you changed it then and now it's all in place, how much smoother is it, and has everybody bought in?
I don't know if it's any smoother. It's all different. Every team's different. You think about it, any college sport, right? But you're graduating. We graduated 6 players. We've brought in 10. We have 3 transfers. There's a lot to incorporate, and we can't do exactly what we did a year ago with a different group. So we're still figuring out where all the pieces fit. But I do think the foundation is really strong. You got Jackie and Morgan, who you'll talk to today, but in the back line and in goal, that sets us up to build the rest of the field.
Now, you went last year to a more defensive, tactical kind of game. How did that change it? And doing it in the mid-season or early in the season, how does that kind of affect everything and to put it together?
Well, I think it really benefited us that after last year we had 2 exhibition games instead of 1 because we had a later season. And by the second half of the second exhibition game, the coaches were already talking about we've got to make some changes. We don't have that benefit this year. We have the 1. We think we know where we're at. But until you get out and play competition that's not you, there's a lot of questions other teams ask of you that you don't ask of yourself. So we've got to answer those questions still. I think last year it was really nice to have that clarity early, but we've gone in with an open mind this year and know that it's going to take us more time. So as a coaching staff, we're comfortable. It's never comfortable, but we're okay knowing it's going to take us a while, and our goal is to, when we hit conference play, we know who we are, we have that identity built off of what we built last year, but also expanded with the newcomers.
You've got ULL Thursday, then you hit the road at Oral Roberts and at Tulsa. What are you looking for out of these first few games?
I think we're looking to develop that identity. You talked about we have a foundation, but we've got every group has to come up with their own identity. So I think if we can get out of, when we leave Tulsa, if we can say this is who we are now, I think we'll feel really good, whatever those results are. If we can come out of that saying with really clear focus of what we're going to train and what we're going to work on, because I'll be honest, the first 2 weeks you're kind of looking at everything. Yeah. We want to narrow that focus and know exactly who we are.
With last year and the success at the end of last year especially, expectations are higher this year. That being said, what are you seeing from both fans, the group, and getting interest from kids that want to come in here and play now?
Yeah, I definitely think on the recruiting trail we've seen an uptick. I think Juan's been a big part of that too. My associate head coach has done a great job on the recruiting trail. So I do think it had some impact there. I think expectations are great, but and every coach, it's coach speak, but it's true. The expectations we set for ourselves are the ones we're going to worry about. They did the preseason poll, all that stuff. None of that really matters to us. It's what we're going to do. We're going to build our program to be ready for conference play, and that's all we're concerned about right now.
Do you even like voting in the preseason poll?
No, I tried to get out of it.
No coach ever does.
My sports information would not let me out of it, but if I could have gotten out of it, I would.
Talk about Juan a little bit and what he brings to the program.
Well, I think tactically he's just a better coach than I am. He knows the game in and out. He's been around the world, seeing the game. And so he brings that knowledge and experience and then the ability to communicate it on the field. And then from recruiting, just bringing that international experience has allowed us to recruit internationally at a level we weren't able to before.
That's Juan Yespis. The thing about having the recruiter, because we've seen this now in other sports here at McNeese, recruiting is such a bigger deal than it's ever been before. Having somebody that's familiar, especially internationally, what does that benefit to you, and how does that free up kind of everybody else?
Yeah, I think it makes this is the first time since I've been here where we've really assigned regions. Football, I know they've always kind of done that. We haven't done that, but it's been really beneficial to us to be able to hammer down who has what role in recruiting and what we're looking for from those specific places. And so I think we'll see as we move through this season and into 26, we'll see a real focus in our program that maybe we haven't been able to have before.
And attention-wise from the community, what have you seen from them?
Yeah, the community has always been great to us. It's not necessarily a soccer community, right? They've always been wonderful to us, and they continue to be. I think there is some excitement from last year and going pretty far, and we see that, but they've always been really great.
And you get to see them. They get to see you. Thursday night is the opener. That's tomorrow night from when we tape this, or from when the show airs. 7 o'clock, right?
That's
what time
right.
The gates open?
Gates open at 6, and it'll be a great game.
Free admission, too. Free admission. Come on out.
We'll come back. We'll talk to some players after this.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, Our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
Ever since I was young, I've known what I wanted to do. Sure, I had some guidance along the way. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But eventually, I had all I wanted. Family, career. It went by fast. Now I'm here. Retirement. And thanks to sound financial planning, it will be all I hoped for. And our children will have a secure legacy. For me, retirement is the next great chapter in my life.
Ferdinandson Financial Group. Let us help you make a plan.
Welcome to Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where every dish is crafted with fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. Make your date night unforgettable with our authentic Mexican dishes in a cozy and unique setting. Experience our warm and welcoming staff dedicated to ensuring your dining experience is nothing short of exceptional. Unwind at our bar with weekly drink specials perfect for any occasion. Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where great food, people, and drinks come together.
If you're frustrated with your bank and feel like this when you leave, make the move to Lakeside Bank. Voted best bank in the People's Choice of Southwest Louisiana. At Lakeside, the sun is shining, we have the best personal banking, and our customers are always smiling. Find your way to a brighter financial future. Bank happy. Bank Lakeside.
New to Lake Charles, but not Louisiana, Mockler Beverage has been a leading Anheuser-Busch distributor for over 35 years. Known for an unwavering commitment to quality and service, we're excited to bring our excellence to Southwest Louisiana. Our exceptional portfolio of brands ensures we have the perfect beverage for every taste and occasion. Experience the Mockler difference, where every sip tells a story of excellence and satisfaction. Mockler Beverage, we serve Southwest Louisiana. For more information or to join the team, go to mocklerbeverage.com.
Welcome back to Polk Nation. Jackie Kelly is with us, senior goalkeeper. And Jackie, I guess after last year and all the success you had, I have one question for you. What's the excitement of being a goalkeeper in soccer? People are kicking at you. What's the excitement about that?
Yeah, I think from a young age, my coaches always told me your job is to crush other people's dreams. Your dream is to do that. So I think it's fun being the villain in the game. You're always trying to, the forward's running down because you always think about the last goal of the game, but I'm always thinking about what's the big save that I can make to help my team win that game.
So last year you tied for the most shutouts in program history. You guys had a great season. How does that set up for this year, and what are your expectations?
Yeah, last year I think when we switched over to like more defensive tactically, and it allowed me and like also the back line to just be able to have more fun because we're getting constant pressure on us. So I think we're just going to keep, me and Morgan, being seniors, we're just going to keep leading and trying to keep everything out.
How's this been with the new group coming in and being able to get them to gel and getting them to teach them the kind of play that y'all put on the field?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. I mean, they have tons of talent, which is really fun. They're great soccer players, and it's just mixing everybody's like mentality and really trying to create an identity for ourselves and help us win these games this year.
How exciting was last year getting to the finals, and what did you learn that you can take to this year to get to the Southern Conference Championship match?
I think we learned from going, the season was, we had a good season, but we had a great run in the conference tournament. And I think we learned that we can pretty much, we're just as competitive as any other team out there. The levels are so close that, I mean, just got to go out there and give it your best shot and we'll win games.
Now, you've been going up against each other a lot in the preseason. You did have an exhibition game last week. But to be able to get out there on Thursday night against ULL in your very first match of the season, the official season, what are the feelings for that?
I think we're all pumped. The preseason has been short, but it's been like well received amongst all the teammates. I think we're all ready. We're all excited. Just for our blue and gold game, everybody was really pumped up in the locker room, ready to go play. So I think we're just excited to play soccer.
Tell us a little bit about your journey to McNeese. First of all, you come from California. Mm-hmm. Different culture, obviously. Yeah. I came from California as well. Marcus is also from California. Wow. What part of California were you from exactly?
I'm from Benicia, California, which is close to, it's in San Francisco Bay Area, so Yeah.
Oh, so you're from the north.
Yeah,
I come from the south. So
Oh, okay.
We steal your water.
Yeah.
But the journey to here,
Yeah.
the culture difference, how long does it take getting used to, and what sold you on McNeese?
As soon as I came here, I visited with my dad, and just all the girls just felt like my friends back home. It was super welcoming. I stayed in the dorms on my visit, so I really got meshed in with all the girls, and they just felt like my friends that I had back home. So really just a community. And also, we would go out when we went out to eat, people were saying hi to us and stuff like that, so I knew it was just a great community to be in.
You talk about being a dream killer as the goalkeeper. Now, would you rather have a shutout, or you're facing somebody in a shootout or a penalty kick and blocking that?
Oh, I mean, both are equally as good. I mean, it depends. If the shutout, I'm not touching the ball at all, then I'll definitely go into a penalty shootout and make 10 saves during the game, and then make that winning save for my team because they've been busting their butt all game.
Like when you're a goalie, you're back there alone a lot.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of communication with your back line, especially. How do you keep communicating with them, and what do you want to see from them? Because a lot of goalies, you don't want to be screened. You want to get a clear look at it. What are you looking for from them?
I'm just making sure they're aware of all the runners coming in through the back line. I'm making sure everybody's in the right position, and if the play stops, I'm making sure everybody's in the right position for set pieces like a throw-in, corner kick. Yeah, and also helping to build out like offensively so we can get that attack started quick.
Yeah, because you're a big part of the kind of counter attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have set pieces off that always, or is that do you have to make a decision on that?
I think that's the fun part of being in the back, and then us building out through the offense is we, as defense, everything's so black and white. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you have to do to not let any goals go in. But offensively, when we're able to free flow and play and build up through the back, that's when we get to have fun with it. That's like art. That's the art of soccer.
Now, I saw, I guess the first day when y'all reported, y'all did your training test.
Yeah.
How was that? Is that always a tough day?
Yeah, it's always tough. I mean, most of us come in prepared and we're ready for it, but I mean, just like any test day, even if you're in class or a job interview, you're nervous. But
what is your off season like? Because you're not. A lot of y'all, most of y'all aren't here during the summer like some of the other programs are. They're required to be here. You're not. So what's your off season like when you're back home? Do you have a set schedule that you need to stick by so you can come back in shape and ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, our weights coaches are great. They give us a planned out workout we're supposed to do, and lots of girls also play for semi-pro teams all over the country. So we're always ready.
Now you've been here. Now you're a senior. You've kind of seen this growth of this program, kind of the change of the town as well from the Hurricanes. What do you know about the program that you've seen that you really like, and the direction it's going in, and how much has it changed?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of fans we get now and the little girls that come up to us after the game, I mean, it's awesome. It's everything that we saw from when we were little and wish that we could help little girls with. So it's awesome.
Well, good luck starting Thursday night against ULL. Rivalry right down the road.
Yep.
So you start with a tough game because that's a game your fans are going to want you to win. That's for sure. Can't see any red in the stands. When we come back, we'll finish up with Matt Bonnette after this on Poke Nation.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
New to Lake Charles, but not Louisiana, Mockler Beverage has been a leading Anheuser-Busch distributor for over 35 years. Known for an unwavering commitment to quality and service, we're excited to bring our excellence to Southwest Louisiana. Our exceptional portfolio of brands ensures we have the perfect beverage for every taste and occasion. Experience the Mockler difference, where every sip tells a story of excellence and satisfaction. Mockler Beverage, we serve Southwest Louisiana. For more information or to join the team, go to mocklerbeverage.com.
Welcome back to Poke Nation. I guess the big thing, Matt, now is with soccer starting tomorrow night, you guys no longer have vacation.
That ended back in the second week or third week of July when football reported early.
We talked about them starting early, but that means you guys are starting early.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's that's how it is.
Not much
now.
of a summer anymore.
No, not anymore.
If your teams win, they go deep.
That's right.
Next thing you know, you get a month off and it's back.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of that, basketball, El Salvador, the Volcano Classic. They won what I guess was ever is the Volcano Cup last night, or on Sunday night. They looked.
They have a lava lamp or something.
I hope it is a lava lamp. They average 116 points a game in 3 games.
Yeah.
Now you got to judge the level of competition, obviously, but 3 other players didn't play.
Yeah, no, it's
there's a lot of talent.
This team has a chance, an opportunity to be the best team ever in McNeese history.
Well, that's
I mean, last year was, obviously you can't argue against the national championship team.
No.
Right? That was back in the 50s. But, there's something building here.
There's a chance. I'm reading a lot of things that have them in the top 25 preseason.
I've seen that too. Yeah.
They're going to at least get votes.
They're going to get votes, and they're on radars now.
Oh,
Absolutely.
They are definitely on radars.
Yeah.
And what I've been told, the best player, Sincere Parker, didn't play.
Right. Nope, he did not.
The glue of last year's team, Javon Garcia, didn't play.
Right.
And somebody had a visa issue and didn't play.
Exactly.
Which, if the story's true, I hear, a dog ate. I've heard
the
dog eat
passport.
homework, but never a dog ate my passport. But it's a good story.
I can't confirm that. I don't know. So
If it's true, it's a great story. If it's not, it's going to be urban legend.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, they're building something more than just a basketball team, it seems, here. And the interest is so high that it's a lot of fun to see kind of how far it's come so quickly with Will Wade.
Yeah, we talked about it in the previous segment at the start of the show about the players getting out with the community and everything. And, they did that all last year. You see the things that they do throughout the season with the Christmas drive in a local store. You see what they did down in El Salvador. They had a little camp with the kids. They put on a show for the fans before last night's game.
I saw that, yeah.
Before Sunday night's game with the slam dunk contest, And
it was on. They put it on TV.
They put it on,
the
yeah.
TV.
So they're having fun doing all this, and that's the thing about it. Just watching this team, watching these players that have been here and how they've grown, watching Christian Shoemate go from
Completely different
he was
player.
already a
Completely
good
different
player, but oh my goodness, now just
hit
unbelievable.
five threes, I think, during the tournament.
During the
Looks
off
completely
season,
different.
during the off season, he and Coach Wade went and visited someone that helped him with his shooting.
A shooting guru,
yeah.
they call him.
And
The shooting
so
coach.
I think it's helped out.
He looks like a completely different player.
But then get to see these new players come in and the talent they bring to already add to the talent we have.
It's
it's exciting.
Look, I've never seen it in the Southland. This much talent on one team in the Southland. Which probably the Southland will probably pick him third. But well, they picked him second last year, and I was just dumbfounded by that. But there is a level of excitement this year because of all the new faces. Mm-hmm. Have you seen a more anticipated year around here in a long time?
No, this is people are ready. I mean, you can tell by the look in the sales for season tickets.
Yeah,
season ticket sales for basketball, which we've never had. Well, we've had before, but it's been a long time since Burton Coliseum days. We never had them for Legacy. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So people are ready.
Yeah, and even football season tickets have been
Football season tickets have been doing really well.
They expect a possible sellout for the opener.
Absolutely. Against Southern. Yeah. Football goes on the road, puts on a good show, and plays well against Tarleton.
Get some walk-ups, they'll probably have a sellout.
Absolutely. So I think there's a lot of excitement. That's not just for basketball, a lot of excitement for football. People are ready to see football back on top. And I think we're heading in that direction. And then women's basketball is going to be much better. Volleyball's better. Soccer's better. I mean, just all around the board, athletics here is on the rise. And
I've never seen it's really jumped in every sport.
Yeah.
It's it's an interesting year. We're at the beginning of it. It starts tomorrow night against ULL in soccer. Fan Fest is Saturday. Come on out and look at the stadiums, the progress on the press box, everything. We'll see you next week with Schwer. If he survives the volcano, we'll be back on Poke Nation.